we are going. I wonder if my bent wheel is obvious. Might be able to see it like that. But I have found yet another thing that needs to be fixed. Oh, they've cut the grass finally. Yeah, they've done a little bit up here. Alright, I wonder how busy Bunnings is. Oh, it's choppers today. Oh, not really, it's normal. Definitely a few people out and about doing their gardening and stuff. Alrighty. We're gonna have to slow down a bit. This place gets busy during the day. Next. Oh, that's nice. Normally they don't let you through. Normally they don't even notice you. Well, even with the bent wheel, the bike's actually riding pretty good today. I might change rims. We've got a spare one at home. It's actually wider than this. Should be stronger, less resistant to bending. But I've nicked one of the spokes off of it. So I'll have to rebuild it first. I have to see even if like the stuff I've got is compatible with it. It might not be. You know, my other option is get this one straightened, get it true. That costs money. It's already been bent, so the metal is weaker from that. I could look into just upgrading wheels. I don't know if that's worth it. They're actually quite expensive too. Like the limitation is the frame, not the wheels really. It's a fairly, like you can't go any bigger on this frame. Damn, this thing's going quick today. Actually need to use the next set of gears. Rotate that a bit more, there we go. I should probably get on the road. Is there a way down? Go at the bus stop. Don't want to do that. We'll just cross at the crossing. We're committed to this path now. That corner's always it's a bit of a blind one. You got someone coming the other way and they're on the spot where I am, you're in trouble. Normally I ding the bell, but kind of forgot. I was distracted. All right, can we cross without getting run over? Yes. What I should do is just save up and get a new bike. This one's good, but it's not ideal for what I do. Need something a little stronger. Like a nice hardtail 29er mountain bike with like a boost spacing for the forks and stuff would be ideal. What's this guy doing? I don't know what he's doing. He's kind of not paying attention to anything. What is that? Skoda. Alright. Stands out. I don't know if that's like the paint it comes with. It might have a wrap on it. The bike definitely rides a lot better with the wheel fixed on the back. It'll be interesting to see if the front makes much of a difference. It's definitely bent a little. Might have a look online. There might be like a way to straighten the wheel without going through all that stuff. Could be a way of just doing it at home somehow, like, I don't know, shove it in a vise and figure it out. Smack it with a hammer until it's straight. Damn, we actually got to stay in high gears today. All right, we got a hill. Let's plow up it. This one's not so bad because you're coming in with a bit of speed already. Drop it back a gear. And we're good. There's the windmills. We got 3 of them going again, rather than all of them. So pick up more speed. Oh, actually seen a car on this road for once. Bro was screaming along. Although it's probably just like he's doing 60 and it looks like he's quick. Might not be a good idea to go so quick after I've just had the bike fixed, especially since I was the one doing a lot of the maintenance. How much do I trust myself to do a job well? Now we'll see. She's holding together. If on the next stream I've got like skin grafts all over my body, obviously I need to pay more attention to when I fix things. Am I going to get swooped by these little buggers? Shouldn't. It's not magpie season. The swooping doesn't start until spring, really. They're not territorial until they've got their kids. They're hatchlings. Oh man, this hill just tanks all your momentum. I've got to kind of be a bit quicker today because I left late, which means it'll get darker sooner, or at least I don't have as much time until the sun sets. Okay, crossing is up there. This is so much quicker to get here than just using the trail. If I was going the other way, I would be at the start of the trail now. But you go this way, this is much faster. That's funny, when the spokes weren't tightened up, the wheel was straight. And now that I've tightened them, it's dancing all over the place. So it's like, did I bend it by tightening them? There's probably like an order. Ooh, a bit gravelly. Yeah, there's got to be like an order that you tighten them in. Like you go opposite each other and rotate. I was an idiot. I just went clockwise and did them like that. So that's probably what bent it. If I was going to swap the wheel for the other one that we got two spares. I'd have to see that it's even compatible with the hub. That should be. And then the question is, do I reuse all the spokes from this one? Or do I just use the ones that are already on it? I might try that, that's easier. We'll try that first. Swap everything over later. Just see what it's like, see if everything matches up, it's all compatible, etc, etc. Plus the advantage of doing that is I don't have to completely disassemble this one. But I will have to swap over, the reflector. Actually, no, I do have to. I basically have to rip everything out except for the spokes. It'll look shit too. The other one's totally different colours and whatever. I don't know. I'll look on the line and figure it out. See what it costs to buy a new rim. Something a little bit wider. You can probably find one cheap on Facebook actually. All right, the wind is coming right at me. Yeah, it's meant to be going to the east today. I'm heading west, like the wind should be behind me. But the weather report did say it would change direction. Maybe it's just doing that a bit quicker. It's not too bad though, it's not, oh, this bridge sucks. All right, we're just gonna take this easy. These things are so rattly. And the wood is like, half the beams are rotted. Shit. Ooh. There we go. 10 out of 10 infrastructure. Man, we are making pretty good time today. I'm not looking forward to that big hill past Kilcunda. That's a real slog to get up. And then you turn left at the roundabout and it goes up even more. But coming back's awesome. You go flying down there, you don't have to pedal basically the whole way, it's just all downhill. Who would have known going the other way uphill is good. Oh man, I can smell something weird. It smells like pineapple. That is an odd smell. That's not the sort of smell you expect to smell out here. Yeah, legitimately smells like pineapple. That is odd. Normally out here you get like cow manure, like that dirt, earthy sort of smell. Yeah, it's gone now, it was just back there. How odd. Oh, another bridge. Well, that's good, that means we're already at, I forgot the name of that little town that's up here. It's the one I went to on Australia Day. Anyway, it means we're already there. Which is like what? Almost halfway, I reckon. A little bit further and we'll be halfway to Kilcunda. The hard bit is like, once you get over the road that goes to the Powlett River, it's sort of uphill the whole way. And the surface isn't as nice. Not that. This is a good surface. This is kind of shit. Now it's probably better to ride where the rivets are. Won't break so easily. Jesus. You know, if anything's bending my rims, it's probably this bridge. What's a chair? That's odd. Oh, fuck. What was that? Please don't be a puncture. Oh, looks like they've cleaned up the gravel here a bit. God, look at these big rocks though, man. Like, they're just punctures waiting to happen. You couldn't even call that gravel, it's just straight up rocks. But you're riding the tyre treads and it's pretty good. It's all flattened, compressed. Oh, what was the name of this town? If you go right here, go straight into the town where they had the Australia Day fireworks, etc. I think it's here. Maybe it's the next little section ahead. Oh, it probably is. I haven't gone past that cattle gate yet. That's up here. Yeah, no, I got the wrong location in my head. All right, we should grab a drink. I need to finish this before I get to the town so I can fill it up again. Might check a thing. Ooh. Yeah, it's not too hot. This is nice. Is there something on Discord? I'll check that when I get home. Now, how can I check audio levels? Because I don't know if my audio's working. Can't see it in here. I'd have to bring up the stream. We'll try that quickly. Just have a look. I think it's in profile. Damn flies get lost. Hey, it's that guy I am. So we're definitely on. One viewer, that's me. Hey, test. It's that guy I am. Yep, cool, we got audio. Actually, better check it a bit longer. Testing audio right now. One viewer, that's me. Yeah, no, we're good. Kill this one off, go back to here. And we're good, yeah. It's the one thing that sucks, you can't check your own audio easily when you're doing this. You can check your camera angles and stuff. That's not too hard. But audio, man, I don't know. Other than like watching it on Twitch, I really don't know how to check it. It'd be cool if this app would show you the levels, but I don't think OBS sends that sort of info through the WebSocket. Maybe it can. Maybe they just haven't added it. All right, here's the turn off to that town. Do they have a name for it? I can't believe I've forgotten it. Oh well, I'll jump on maps later and have a look what it's called. But it's the first town out of Wonthaggi on the way into the city. And the name has just completely escaped my mind. I've gone through it like 100 times, I should remember it. I can remember the next one. Oh, this surface is good, you can actually go kind of fast. You see, loose gravel is bad. It just takes away all your speed, it adds so much resistance to it. And you pedal on this stuff, you can pick up your pace. If the wind was blowing from behind me, you'd go even quicker. Now this bridge is actually good. This one is like those concrete boxes that they lower in. But you can't do it with the other ones because it's too deep, the water. Yeah, that cattle gate I was talking about before, that's way the other way. You cross that on the earlier part of the rail trail. We skipped that though, because we just went straight down the road. Oh, we got clouds coming in. Oh, hopefully they get out of the way and you can still see the sunset. On the plus side, they reduce the UV and drop the temp a little. So it's not all bad. I wonder if I can get back before it gets dark. I really don't know how long this will take. We've got the shortcut that I've taken to get to the rail trail, but that's not going to cut off a lot of time. That's like, you know, you save maybe 5-10 minutes tops. And yeah, I budgeted leaving at 4, not 5. I was actually like a little bit past that. Oh, we got people. G'day. It looks like one of those foldable bikes. Yeah, the bike store that fixed my bike, they actually rent out bikes. So if you're like a tourist or whatever, you can come down here, grab yourself one of those, go around the place. But man, some of them are expensive. You want to hire like a long distance electric bike, there's $200 for the day. Now, I don't know if that is like a full 24 hours, like you pick it up and then drop it off the next day. They've got their cheapy bikes too, which isn't too bad, which I think would be better. You really don't need an electric bike out here. It's just a nice to have. We can drop down here. There we go. This is usually the gear that I spend most of my time in, like the lowest gear on the big ones and highest on the small ones. So it's like, yeah, just the top, like the top of the first set, 7th. I could invest in a better like gear set, but because the shifters in this are integrated into the brake levers, I'd have to change those too. And then, yeah, you have a nice-ish gear set, but it's not really on a good frame. I might add getting a new bike to my long-term goals. Do some window shopping tonight, see what's out there. Last time I looked, they didn't have what I wanted. Like, my ideal bike is a fat bike. 29er fat bike with electric assist. Well, not necessarily 29er, but like the 29er rolling diameter. Because I think most fat bikes are they're a 27.5-inch rim. And they put these massive tyres on them. I'm like, yeah, normally, okay, big tyre, more rolling resistance, it's harder to pedal. But if it's electric, it just sort of offsets that. And if you got the distance for it, you're good. And I've looked, and the only ones that I can see that are even close to that are like they're these unknown Chinese brands, and I don't trust them. It's like, oh, you're gonna get a warranty? Hell no, you're not getting a warranty. Built by the lowest common denominator in terms of labour. So, not good build quality. And they probably cheap out on the components too. So until like a decent brand makes that bike, man, closest I could get is like a Boost 27.5, and then maybe adapt like bigger tyres to it. That could be an option. But even then, that's not like a proper fat bike. That's a compromise. And yeah, if you want an electric 27.5, they're not cheap. Looking like $3,000 minimum. You know, for something with good components on it. And then yeah, the downside of an electric bike is just the weight. They're heavy. Like, you want to lift one of them up, it'll throw your back out. This bike is probably like, I don't know, maybe 15 kilos, maybe a little bit more. For an e-bike, you're looking minimum like 25 kilos. And good if you don't have to lift it up anyway. There's a lot of little and you like. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Not like I can afford any of that at the moment. Oh, we got some God rays coming through those clouds. That looks nice. Someone's enabled the high graphic settings on the clouds over there. All right, so this is mouth of the Powlett River Road coming up here. That's, yeah, we're fairly close to Kilcunda now. The next major like section is Kilcunda. It's probably like, I don't know, 10 minutes away. That's not bad. It's 10 minutes to get there. I don't know, like 5 or so minutes. I'll finish off my water and go through the town, fill up, and then we'll head up that hill. Oh, and that hill is gonna be fun. Just a low gear and just grind your way up it. But the plus side is we've got cloud cover and it's not so hot. Yeah, over here the surface gets a little worse. And I think the bit rate kind of drops out here too sometimes. So I might need to keep my eyes on that. I mean, this surface here is crap, but it's a car park, so it's kind of temporary. All right, we'll go over here. Oh, that smell is gross. All right, we're gonna move on. Now, I checked the weather report. It said it shouldn't rain today, but looking ahead, They could be full of shit. They could be wildly wrong. I'll grab another drink. Very easy to get dehydrated today. Because it doesn't feel hot, right? Like, you've got the wind on you, but you're still sweating. And it's probably like, I don't know, 24 degrees right now, which is great weather, but you got to keep yourself hydrated still. I rode once, it was, I didn't even realise, it was like 29 degrees. I was riding from my place up to Wheelers Hill at the Glen. And God, I'm going up this hill near the school and I almost passed out. You get that thing where like you start seeing everything's like yellow and flashing. And I'm like, shit, I gotta get off this bike and sit down. And I did, I didn't feel sick. It was just like, it's too hot. And then I got home, like I finished all my water up there, finished up the ride, got home, checked the weather. And yeah, 29 degrees. I'm like, oh God, I'm an idiot. I should have realised. But it's like when you have a few hot days in a row, you get used to it. You don't realise how hot it is. So it's kind of like that. Yeah, here we go. This bit sucks because there's a minor incline the whole way. And we're getting hit by flies. Go away, man. No, just don't give up. Yeah, we'll just knock it down another gear. I can make it easier up hills by locking out the front shock. It's not a big difference, it's like half a gear easier. But it is easier, so it's worth doing. Because the downside is it gets a bit more bumpy on your wrists. But this isn't too bad. It's fairly smooth. Ooh, I can see the ocean. Yeah, sweet. So that hill up there, we're going to the top of that. Actually, there's one behind it that I think's even higher. So that's where we're headed. We'll refuel in Kilcunda. Man, how are we doing for time? Yeah, we're doing all right. I can barely read that, but it's only 6. Yeah, cool. We'll be fine. Like I got all my lights and stuff too. Damn, that's nice. Check that out. What a view. Got like that one bit of sun hitting the water. G'day. Oh, this is new. Put this fence here so you can slice yourself open. I think the embankment's like falling down. Yeah, this is all. Oh shit, that thing's gone. There was like a set of stairs there that you could go down. I think it's like completely washed away or fallen off. Oh man, what a great view. Really nice out here. Yeah, fragile plants keep out. You need them because they hold the sand dunes together. They stop it collapsing. Something caused that other one to fall to bits. Yeah, that little bit back there is In one of my earlier streams, you can see it. I was right there. It's gone now. It's just washed away or collapsed. Something's just destroyed it, which is weird because we haven't had much rain. Like, it's been a very dry summer. So I don't know, maybe the wind did it, just eroded over time. The beach is looking quite messy. There's a lot of just dead kelp and seaweed that's washed up on the shore. It's like an old corrugated train rail post back there. Or maybe we can get past these guys before we get to the bridge. Thank you. There's the bridge. Yeah, it must be low tide because that little river doesn't connect to the ocean yet. Of course, it could just be like the river's low, but normally high tide that connects. We are making great time. Usually it takes me a while to get here. Because I go the other way. You can take that road at the start, it just cuts out so much time. It's way better. I won't be taking the road back. There's no easy way to do that without riding against traffic on the wrong side of the road. It's something I don't want to do. Like, all it takes is one distracted driver, boom. Your life is going to get changed for the worse. Oh, I'm sweating a bit. All right, that's the easy part of the ride over. Next bit is basically all uphill. We're going to grab some water. I'm going to go down a few gears too. There we go. Well, the last time I was here, it was so windy. For some reason, I was getting the worst signal. It was just such low bit rate that my stream wasn't connecting. All right, let's. What the hell is that thing? All right, we're gonna get some water. A bottle of water. Yeah, hook this up. Not gonna fall. Hope not. Last time it almost did. Where's it coming out? Yeah, sick. Load me up. Give me that free waters. Yeah, good shit. Yeah, that's like ominous. This thing's just spinning on its own. You know what, I might top that up again. Our water tastes better. This is not as nice. Like, I swear, the tap water, you can smell the chlorine they put in it. Okay. All right, let's keep going. I want to keep making good time. We'll go this way. Ooh, Jimny. It's the long one. I only got to review the two-door one, which is a really cool car. When they came out, they were such a bargain. It was like, I think 22, 23 grand. And like, I think they had two specs and there wasn't much difference between them. So you just get the cheap one, you get basically everything the good one's got. Minus a few little frivolities that you don't care about. And they were so cheap, it was like 23 grand. Now, I think they're getting close to like 40 for the top spec ones. And like, that's not a lot of car for your money. They were just too popular. They did not expect them to be that popular. Because The previous model just, like, I didn't see many of them on the road, and they'd been selling them for a long time. Like, it had been, oh God, probably well over 10 years since that one came out. We're talking like 2010-ish, maybe even longer. But yeah, Suzuki were real proud of the new model. They launched that, and I believe the new Vitara at the same time. Yeah, we just keep going straight. These little cafes on the right here, very expensive. My dad went there the other day with his mate and his mate's missus. And what did they get? They got like burritos or tacos or something like that. It was like 27 bucks. And you get bugger all food. So, yeah, they got a bit of monopoly. You want to make easy money, you bring a food truck down here. You'd be printing money. You know what? I believe I might have a big mistake. I need to check something. Oh, got away flies. No, it's just Stream Elements talking shit. Turn it off.
Text to speech disabled. Text to speech enabled.
Tersht. Great speech message.
Intense_7 said, hey.
Yeah. Typo. Awesome. See if anyone picks up on that. Like, what are you doing, man? Is this what you do? You just type vulgar messages to yourself? Well, yes. Yes, it is, and I love it. 10 out of 10. We'll do again. Yeah, I got a feeling now it's kind of like a dead zone to stream time-wise. The Euros are very tired. The Americans are just going to bed. And the Australians are busy watching everybody else. Well, you know, it's the weekend here. They're out doing shit. Like moi. Ooh, Roddy. Might fix this up in a bit. It's a bit low. Where do you cross over? Oh, there you go. Cross over up there. Yeah, we'll fix the wristband before we go over and start going up that big ass hill. You can tell I'm looking forward to it. This is the start of the hill here. It just cuts through the hill, the back here. And it doesn't exactly follow the rail trail. It's too steep, like you can see, no train's getting up that. The train took a different path. I believe it's further off to the right. Maybe it's off to the left. Fine. Oh no, I think you can sort of see where they cut through for the train, that little valley dip. Oh, I might have to walk it. No, we can ride through here. As long as I don't slap myself in the face, get rid of the flies. There we go. Yeah, no, we're gonna walk over here. I don't trust the drivers. We'll just take our time. It's funny, it's middle of summer, everything's still green. It's nice out here. It's a weird looking Kia. Yeah, sweet. We're not getting run over today. Today's a good day. What the fuck is that guy doing? He's very excited to get to Kilcunda. It's like, fuck yeah! There's a town near the beach. Oh my god, they've got a skate park. Yeah, I reckon the train went right here. You can see this a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. Oh shit. Knock it down a gear. Put it in the easy bit. See, this is where an electric bike pays off. You can go screaming up here, like 20 k's an hour or whatever. It's like a bike for commuting is a horrible idea if you've got any sort of hill like this in the way. I don't know, you get to work all sweaty. Ugh. I think I just inhaled a fly. Oh, I can see rain over there. It's pretty far off. And the wind, I can't really tell. I think it's blowing away from me though. Otherwise I'd feel it coming on the other direction. All right. Pick up a bit of speed. I just remember the last time I came up here, it took a while. Like this bit's fairly flat. And then further up, it goes uphill for ages. Some nice houses up here too. Not the rented out touristy ones. Although this one kind of looks like it is. Oh no, they got curtains, not curtains, but they got like the shutters and stuff. It's a house, not a Airbnb house. But on the main road, I swear, they're almost all Airbnbs. At least like half the year they are. There's a rabbit. Okay. Oh, that low gear is so useful. The magpie's gone nuts. I see horse tracks. At least I think they're horse tracks. Could be like our joggers. Nah, they'd have to be horse tracks. Is it 6:30? I left. It's only taken me about an hour to get here. That's not bad. In Melbourne though, you can go like really far distances so long as you're near the trains, and then just chuck the bike on the train on the way home. Preferably not in peak hour, so you don't piss off all the corporate drones. This bike takes up a lot of room. Oh, there's a rabbit. That's a big one. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, I reckon the rabbits are more aware of of people than kangaroos are. They're definitely more shy. Yeah, this isn't even the steep bit. This is fairly normal gradient. This feels a lot like from Lilydale to Mount Evelyn. Because that's just a long, tall gradient the whole way. Goes for a few Ks. But it's not super difficult to get up. Just sort of cruise up it. I reckon Saturdays are not the best day to stream because there's so many other people on the watch. You get all the weekend people hitting it. And like, the weekend really hasn't even started in Europe and the US yet. So this is just weekend Australia and like Asia streamers. Oh, it's getting steeper. Yeah, this is the bit I remember. Although to be fair, I'm a lot more fit than the last time I went up here. So it's not so bad. G'day.
Yeah.
That did haul nice. I always found it tricky running downhill. It puts a lot more stress on your joints, your knees. Like, the gravity makes you want to go faster than you should. Yeah, uphill sucks too. The weird thing is, jogging versus cycling, like when you're jogging, you constantly want to take a break. Like, oh man, I just want to walk for a bit. I want to take it easy. And you got to fight against that. It's a mental battle. But with cycling, that doesn't happen. Ever. It's like, oh, it's getting difficult. Okay, I'll knock it down a few gears and just take it easy. Now you're still outputting like what, the same sort of wattage, exerting the same amount of energy, but you never want to sort of just get off and walk it or take a break. I guess if you go long enough you would, but by the time you get to that point, like, you're done, you're stuffed. Like, taking a break isn't going to recover you. You've already like worn yourself out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back. It's just downhill the whole way. You don't have to pedal at all. Should make getting home a little easier. Is this a little bit here from Kilcunda to Anderson? Yeah, it feels like it takes half an hour. Like, we got through Kilcunda, I think it was like, we left the little water fountain at like 10 past. Maybe a little bit before that. And it is, yeah, it's half an hour past that. Oh no, I feel like, is that rain? Yeah, it must be. Oh, I don't feel it on my face. Yeah, it is. Shit. Oh, worst case scenario, I can find some cover somewhere. Just wait it out. I just don't want my chat phone dying from the rain. It's not waterproof. I don't have a bag I can show. Oh, I kind of do. Man, fucking weather report said there'd be no rain. They lied to me. Those optimistic bastards. I know there's cover at Anderson. I can wait it out in the bus stops. But I gotta get there. I'm not there yet. Although we're pretty close. If I just pick up the pace, I think we'll be alright. Well, actually, I might wait it out at this tree. Let's go down a few more gears. There we go. Hopefully, this doesn't take too long. Because look, you can see all the water on my phone. That's not good. It felt like pins and needles at first. I'm like, what is that? Have I like put this chest strap on too strong? Has it cut the blood off? Oh, no, it's just the rain. Yeah, and the wind is definitely coming from behind. I could check the radar. You know what? I could just ditch the chat phone and like hide it somewhere. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I might do that. Because then I can just keep going. I reckon we'll just shove it in here. Put that down there. Make sure we got a bit more room. I've got to disconnect it from my bag, shove it in here, and then... oh man, there's a lot of crap to do. I'm just going to take the whole thing off. Which means I don't get to control my stream for a bit. This is the downsides of being a broke-ass streamer. Okay, we'll take this off. I have to... what's going on here? Yeah, no, we're good. Okay. Yeah, this has got to go off too. Bear with me, people who are not watching. Okay, we're going to pull this out. Never had to do this. We don't need you. Off you go. I'll do that. Alright, cool. Take this whole thing off and shove it in the bag. Yay. Just like wrap this up. I'll find some way to do the cable. Alright, hopefully this works. Please fit. Shit, this might be trickier than I thought. I'm going to shove it in here. No, that's not going to work. No, I reckon just put it in my backpack. Fuck it. If I need to grab my phone, we'll just take the backpack off and do it. I don't mind getting in the rain with this phone. The chat phone can't. It is verboten. Alright, here you go. We'll make sure it's on though. So I should still get messages. Yep, there we go. No, I think I can even just turn it off and just shove it in here. Oh man. I gotta wash this bag. It's getting a bit sweaty. There we go. Now I've probably got water all over this lens too. Oh, get in there, boss. Where is it? There we go. I'll do this one. God damn, man, I need to just get a waterproof phone. Wouldn't have to do this then. Oh man, this does not want to go on. Yeah, that's why. What's going on here? This is all bent. Looks like it's loose. The phone's fine. We go counterclockwise. Tighten that up. Yeah, okay, we should be good now. Hopefully everything's still running. I have no idea. If I can confirm the rain stopped, then I can keep going. And the reason I can't put the phone in here is because it's got that thing attached to it and it's attached with the zip tie. The cable is attached with the zip tie so it doesn't fall out. So I can't just throw it in there. It won't fit. There's too much stuff in there. Alternatively, I could rip all that stuff out and just chuck it in my backpack. That might work. I don't know, I'll have to play around with this. Figure it out. Okay, it's gonna go up a little, I think. That's about right. Oh, it's definitely raining a lot more. Hopefully I don't get drenched. Man, I was having such a good time. Yeah, the drops are getting kind of heavy now. Bullshit weather report. Oh, it's gonna rain bad on the way back. Shit. I can already feel it. If I turn around, maybe I could beat the rain back. Maybe. I'd have to haul. Ah, well, we'll just grin and bear it. We'll see what this is like. Just a bit of water. Ah, and everywhere else the sky's like nice and clear. It's like, there's just this spot. I think that's the roundabout area up there. We're almost there. I reckon we'll just get there, do a Yui and go home. Oh, there's like no rain here. This spot's nice. These are artificial pine trees. Something's on my leg. What is that? Bunch of sand and stuff. Yeah, we're right near the roundabout. Shit, okay. Oh man, so yeah, if I left a little earlier, we would have been fine. Although I'd probably still get drenched on the way back. Oh yeah, those clouds get nasty. Oh man, how's my luck? Okay, we gotta cross over here. I'm still committed to doing this. I don't care if it's a bit of water. All right, so we cross over and there's the bike path over there. These are the toilets. So if it really pours down, I can wait it out over here. But I don't want to do that. I'd much rather just keep on with things. All right, we're gonna have to get off our bike. Off my bike. That was weird, I used the collective term there. This is not your bike, this is the bike of the state. Private property is verboten. Damn, there's been a few car crashes here, there's shit everywhere. How do you stack here? I see someone slammed into the barrier. Probably lost it coming out of the roundabout. They put the power down, back end came out, bam! Ran out of talent. The rain's kind of light now. It might have just been that one little bit. All right, let's get. Damn, am I in? Yes, I am. I am in way the wrong gear. All right, so if my memory serves correct, this little stretch of road here doesn't go for very long. It's quite short. I plan to eat like a bunch of muesli bars and chips and stuff when I got to the end of this road. I don't think I'll be doing that. Unless I can find like a bit of shelter. Ooh, it's steep, damn. Let's hope I put my brakes on properly on the way back. Oh, Jesus Christ, man, this is steep. Alright. We're getting there. Slowly. Nearly there. Oh God. That's way too steep. Yeah, those are some very grey looking clouds. But the wind is going that way. They should be going away from us. But I'm looking at them. It's hard to tell. They look like they're coming at me, but that could just be the ones above them. Oh shit, that's steep. They could be the ones above them going the other way. I might have to walk this. Will I get up as far as I can with some momentum? Oh no, that's not so bad. I thought it went up the left there. I'm like, Jesus, that would suck. I just got done with that other hill. Yeah, this isn't so bad. Yeah, so we are officially the furthest I've ever gone in this area. There's a bit more I want to do. I want to get to the end of this little connecting road. So this goes to the Bass Coast Highway, and then I don't want to go any further than that. That is far enough. I reckon we're going to get drenched on the way home. We're going to be swimming back like a triathlon. There's another hill up there. Maybe this path sort of goes around the right of it. I reckon it just follows the road. Should be okay. I drove this the other day. I don't remember it being very steep. I'll check the chat phone when I get to the end here. Because I have no idea if this is even still going. I remember when I was driving through here, it cut out. So it's a good chance that'll happen on the bike too. Oh, I love disc brakes. They're so good. A lot of people prefer the hydraulic disc brakes, so they give you more clamping force. And I'm a big fan of the cable ones. You get a better feel. You've got a direct feel between you and the brake pad. So you know exactly how much pressure you're putting on. Downside being, I need 2 fingers to activate them, rather than 1. Oh, what the fuck is this? What even is this, mate? Like, where do you go? Is there even a bike path here? I do not know. I guess we just follow this thing. Let's see. The road is closed. Oh no. Whatever will I do? It's a shame my vehicle can fit between those gaps. What is this? It's got to be public. Like to a park or something. We'll find out. This is good though. It just means there's basically no cars up here. Makes you wonder though, like why did they close it off? What was happening here that needed that? They got a big thing here, like cyclists and people. This was not built for cyclists and people. This was obviously built for cars, as evidenced by the remnants of Yokohamas all over the place. Maybe that's why they built it. They wanted to build a skid pan. How nice of them. Ooh, pretty good view over there. It's low tide. Tide's all the way out. It's nice up here. All right, where does this take me? I wonder. I mean, we're basically at my destination. A little bit further, maybe another kilometre or so. Warning, bikes are going downhill. Oh yeah, I can tell. Oh yes, this is great. Oh, it's been a while since I had a downhill bit. Makes a nice change. Yeah, I think we're nearly there. And it feels like the rain stopped. I can probably bring out the chat phone in a bit. Go through that. Get to is just reseal the phone. I've got the glue for it. Make it or I could just use another phone. And they're cheap. You pick them up like less than $200. Absolute slugs though. Like, I'm pretty sure my phone that I have, the chat phone, would be quicker than like a cheap Motorola at this point. Ooh, this stuff bogs you down. That's weird, I've seen hardly any other cyclists out here. Coming the other way. Looks like, I think we're rental bikes. Got the folding one. And then like, what, that's it? Everyone else has just been walking. Do the right thing. What is the right thing? Keep Bass Coast beautiful. Well, that's why I'm here. I'm improving the scenery. Spoken like a true narcissist. All right, we're nearly done with that hill. I believe that's the last uphill one before we get there. So this little stretch of road is what I thought it was. I don't remember it being this long. But also, I was driving. Oh. Yeah, that sky's looking nasty.
User Play said, here for like 5 minutes in between work things.
Hey dude, believe it or not, you're the first person to talk in chat today. How you doing? I've almost made it to my destination. And then I'll be doing a U-turn and going home. Which will take a while. Oh shit, that's steep, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think we're walking this one. I'll try ride it. My front wheel wants to lift up so much.
Beautyplay said, I did a Loki's earlier, but no TTS because command things.
Ah, right.
TF is Viceroy.
Oh my God, nearly there. There we go. Oh my God. All it is hills. I think this is far enough. Because if I go down there, that goes all the way to San Remo where the bridge is.
Beautyplay said, pump it, Grandpa, pump it.
Grandpa's gonna die. Oh, might take a little break here. I had to put my chat phone away because it was raining before. But I think I might be all right now. You can see the view. It's gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna pull my phone out. Just bear with me. Is this thing gonna take off? Yep. Bit windy, I guess. Maybe it's a bit better over here. Yep, cool. Oh. Yeah, I think I accidentally joined the wrong road. There's an intersection back there. That was where I was meant to stop. But the view was shit. This is much nicer.
I'm in T-shirt.
Okay. Nectar of the gods. Yeah, so if I keep going...
Beautyplay said, nice view, yeah.
If I keep going this way, that goes to Phillip Island. You can see it over there. You can almost see the bridge. The bridge would be right over that road. And I'll get up here so you can see it a bit better. Ooh, it's a bit nicer. So that's like heading towards Melbourne. That's where I came from. Like that road, and then cut over that hill. And yeah, Phillip Island is down there, and if I go left, it's just the coast. But the coast is on the other side of that hill.
Beautyplay said, Melbourne, MHM.
Yeah. Melbourne's like, I don't know, 100 kilometres over the bay. I don't know what this weather's doing. If I look at those clouds above me, like the wind is going that way, right? And it's nice over there. There's no rain clouds.
Beautyplay said, how far away from home are you roughly? No doxies.
Oh, like 25 kilometres. I don't know what that is in miles. It's about 15 freedom units, maybe a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna get my chat phone out. Give me a sec. Do it easier down here. It's such an ordeal just getting into the backpack. I don't even know where I put it. I think it's in this one.
Beautyplay said, what's that in miles? Nice 50 feet.
Yeah, it's about, I don't know. It's probably like 40 football fields. All right, let's re-terminate myself and put this on. Ugh, there we go. Damn, it's loud. Those cars got no chill. All right, we got that on. Let's see what I've been missing. $6 degrees, Jesus Christ, dude. Stay inside. Yeah, you guys are freezing your ass off. Viceroy is in a He's still in Tokyo, but I think he's sort of burned out from streaming nearly every day, so he's just sort of taking it easy at the moment. All right, we got to feed this through here. Close this up. My bag's a mess. Normally I don't have this much stuff. I've got a bunch of things with me just in case. I brought like a tire repair, no, a whole tube.
I can understand that.
Man, even when you're on a holiday, sometimes you just want down days. You just want to relax. You don't want to go out. I did that. I spent a day inside the Airbnb just watching anime all day. And then I went out at night. I just needed some time to recover. I can't go around walking every day. It just gets too much. I've got food in here. I should have some. I'm a little bit hungry. Where did I put it? Here we go. Yes.
Beautiful said, the last year, I just need rest time.
Exactly, man. Sometimes you just need time to recover. I had a year like that. I think it was 2022. Yeah, that was a bad year.
Beautiful said, executive dysfunction and extreme stress has me locked up and not getting shit done.
Yeah, that's it, man. And like the world's only getting more stressful. Oh, it's getting windy. Try to straighten you guys up a bit. There we go. Yeah, 2022, I spent half a year just asleep. That was the year that my business collapsed. They just finished like locking us out of going to businesses and all that shit. I lost a bunch of friends.
Said, I'm hoping to start up a little side business soon, trademark.
Yeah, nice, man. What are you going to do? I'd imagine
Beautiful said, that's kind of what I'm doing.
something mechanical based, or maybe like a electronic based. Yeah, that's all the food I need. I'm good now. All right, now I got to remember how to put this thing back on without strangling myself in all these cables.
Said, gaming laptop, radio, old test equipment, refurbishment and sales.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a good good need for that, because like those little portable electronic shops where they fix that stuff, they're all gone. People, for the longest time, they've just been buying new stuff. They chuck out perfectly good stuff. Oh man, I can't get my arm through there.
Beautiful said, I'll ping you when I get the parts for my current project.
Hang on, I might have trapped myself.
Beautiful said, I think you like it.
I can't get my arm through the thing. What have I done? I think I need to do this one first. I'm just stupid. There is a certain order to doing this. All right, we'll do this one first. There we go. And then you do the other side. I always get it wrong.
Beautiful said, cable mummy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And we've lost the cable. What am I doing? Oh, we're in trouble. Hang on. Brace your ears. I've got to feed this back through. So this is what it's like with no wind muff. Without this. I need this to charge the phone. Ah, let there be silence. We should be good now. Oh man, that was an ordeal, just putting the friggin' backpack on. Jesus.
Beautiful said, someone said muff.
No, that was me. Dead cat, wind muff. I'm just gonna finish this muesli bar and then I'll head back. One day when I leave early enough, I'll go all the way to Sorrento. Maybe come back on the coastal route. That would be nice. But not today. I started too late. All right, let's get this cable sorted. There we go. Got my freedom of movement again. we can go back. Take it easy on the way down. You know what, I might need the seat down for this. It was fairly steep. There we go. Full send. Well, it feels like I've left something behind, but I don't think so. I think I'm good.
User Play said, the worst things,
Man, it's getting windy now. No worries, man. You have a good one. I will see you around in various streams. Jesus, this wind. Woo. That wind is actually slowing me down as I go downhill. That's fun. Oh, this is all downhill and I'm slowing down. The wind's got to be like 30, 40 k's an hour. I think it's just because I'm on that little bit where it's all exposed. Yeah, like right here is not bad. Oh, I needed that food. All right, let's get going. Oh, so I've actually gone further than I wanted to. That's yeah, it's gonna get... It's weird, the clouds are coming, the low clouds are coming towards me, but the high clouds are going away. So that's probably means there's a big storm on the way. G'day. Yeah, I reckon it's going to rain hard later, so I should probably make a beeline back home. I budgeted more time for today so that I could get home before it gets dark. But this didn't take as long as I thought it would. We made really good time on the way down here. And my legs still feel good. And we got that huge downhill section from basically Anderson to Kulkunda, so that'll be nice and easy. And then once you get past Kulkunda, it's just a minor incline into town. Easy. And then I can go home and cry how my bike's got a bent wheel after I just fixed the back one. Never ends. Yeah, this is a bit of a steep one too. There we go. God, the lowest gear on this is so easy. Great. And this isn't even like a good gear set. You can get the 1x setups and they're much nicer with even the lower first gear. And I think they have less friction overall. They're easier to pedal. Do they have thinner chain? It's not as thick like this one. And the main reason is it's just so they can fit all the gears onto the group set. You have like 10 to 12 gears on the cassette and just one up front. And it tidies up the handlebars. Oh, look at this, man. Oh my God, there's buoyants everywhere. Jeez. Oh. Don't want to be stopping over there. Our house is still getting attacked by ants. They are just relentless. They keep looking for food and water. So we've been hitting them with some chemical warfare. These blends get pretty big here. They're like an inch long, sometimes 2. For the really big ones. That's massive for an ant. Oh, this wind is gonna make going back tricky. Like, I'm in the lowest gear right now, and it's tricky getting up this hill. But I think from here to the roundabout's all downhill. I'm going to rewatch this VOD later, and it's just going to be me breathing into the mic the whole time. God, who would have a picnic here? You'd set your stuff up and just get blown off the table. It's that T intersection that I wanted to go to. It's like up here on the left when you get to the main road. But the bike path doesn't go there. It comes off this way towards Sorrento. No, not Sorrento. San Remo. Oh, caterpillar. I don't know where all this wind came from. Certainly wasn't blowing this way on the way up. Would have made it easier. It's like the wind is just always against you, never with you. Doesn't matter which way you go. Oh my God. So this is slightly downhill. If I stop pedaling, look at this. The wind just stops me. There's that much resistance. Shit, maybe I should shave my legs and arms. Cut down on wind resistance. That would be a bit much. Yes, I take my cycling very seriously. I have plucked all my eyebrows off, and I have the most aerodynamic nostrils there are. No hairs whatsoever. And this allows me to get to a higher top speed. I can go 40.1 kilometers per hour rather than 40 if I didn't take all the hair off my face. Yeah, alright, whatever. Fuck that. I'll take the slower speed, mate. Oh my God, I hope the dead cat's doing its job. I need some of them for my ears. Just wrap my ears in them. Oh no, I was wrong. It does go uphill. Ah, horrific. I thought I was done with these. But wait, there's more. It's all right, there's that big downhill bit coming up. That's gonna be good. How are we doing for time? 7 now. That's not bad. I'll be back by about 8:30, maybe a little sooner. So it'll just be past sunset, just starting to get dark. Although the sun's setting a bit quicker now. You know, it happens on the way to Windsor. But it's noticeable each day. You feel it each day, it's darker a little quicker. When the days first start getting shorter, it happens so gradually, you just don't notice. But sort of around March, it's the fastest rate of change. Oh, I hope this wind is like sheltered. Hope I'm sheltered from it on the way down that hill. That'd be funny. I'm looking forward to going down this big hill, taking it easy, and I've got to pedal against the wind to get down it. It's like, take that, Mother Nature. Teach you to go outside and touch grass, enjoy yourself. That's a nice driveway. Woo, the wind is really going nuts. Be interesting to see the VOD, see how well the dead cat actually cuts it out. Because holy crap, if I didn't have that piece of tape on the end, it'd be really bad. Hopefully this little hill will shelter me a bit. Try to get some speed up for this bit. Yeah, there's no wind here. Look how much easier it is. Can actually accelerate. My God, and I'm going uphill. God, that makes such a big difference. Oh, we're getting steep. What's happening here? I know there's a really steep downhill bit up here I've got to be careful of. Yeah, it's probably that bit over there where the horizon disappears. Yeah, they even got the sign warning you. Hope your brakes are good. Tighten this up a bit. Yeah, there's a good spot. Damn, it's getting kind of tight. Yeah, brakes work, all right. We'll just take it easy. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good going back. If it's like this, I'm all there for it. Damn, his brakes are squealing a bit, but they're good. Much better than rim brakes. They suck. People swear by them because they're lighter, but dude, these just can take so much more heat. Way more reliable. I got massive brakes on this thing too. Came out with 160 mil rotors. I think I've got like 220s on it. Got the big boy brakes on it. All right, we'll cross over here. Wait for these million cars. Nice full drive. Sweet. This car park up here is always busy. There's always like those van life people sleeping in it. It's probably like the last like public toilet for ages too. All right, let's get on the bike. Is this thing loose? No, it's pretty good. Oh, that's actually jiggling around a bit. That's no good. I might try to pop this forwards a bit. Like that. And we can tilt it up. It's hitting it. Oh, it's hitting this. This has to come up more. Oh, that's better. Like that. Yeah, I think I'll have some water too. Okay, let's get on with it. Whole styrene over there. There we go. Should be in the right gear before I take off. Not a bad idea. Yeah, there's always cars here for some reason. I think maybe people park here and take the bus. Maybe they come here for a tour or something. Who knows? All right, we'll bang a ride up here and go on down that hill. Oh, there's the wind. Yeah, we're not getting any shelter today. Oh well. So there's this little uphill bit, and then it just goes downhill for ages. And this bit's awesome to ride. But yeah, you need good brakes. You're gonna be using them. Unless you just go full send. We're gonna have the wind in our face basically the whole way home. She's gonna be fighting us. Art gallery. That's funny, I got this big sign down there. I guess it's for people on the trail to read, because you're certainly not getting any cars on here. It's a road sign though. Yeah, there's that art gallery, and then there's that one in town too. I've never been to it. Just gone past it. I wonder if they let you in there to stream, if they care. Or would they be like, stop pirating my art. You're only allowed to see it with your eyes, not through a screen. Smells like Christmas. Oh, these are pine needles. All right, where's the downhill bit? I've had enough of this. It's got to be over here. I was wrong, actually. My legs are getting a bit tired now. I'll have another muesli bar later up when I get to Kilcunda. We'll pull off over there, grab some more water, another muesli bar. I've got a whole bag of chips with me too, but it's kind of windy. They're just going to blow away if I try to eat them. Make a mess. We'll just save them for another day. And they're nice ones too. They're like the knockoff Red Rock Deli ones that you get at Aldi. Still quite expensive. I think they're like $3 a bag. The Red Rock ones would probably be like $6 though. Absolute rip-off. But they've got good flavours. I got, I think it's Parmesan and prosciutto. Really nice. I should check something. Let's get past this guy's driveway first. Ooh. Make sure we haven't bombed out. No, we're still good. Alrighty. Have some water. Try to finish this before we get back. It's funny, you get a weird optical illusion because I've been going forwards for so long and I look up at the sky, it's going away from me, no matter which direction I look. Oh, the incline, she is decreasing. Time to put the 1980s rad music on. Have a downhill montage. It's funny, there were a few like 1980s movies where it was like about rollerblading or snowboarding or skateboarding, all that sort of stuff. And now no one makes them. I guess back then it was all new and fresh, and they're like, oh, there's a market for this. Now no one cares. It's like, oh, you do a sport. Wow, okay. Actually now it's more like, oh, you do a sport that's like 40 years old. Okay, Grandpa. Oh, what's that? That looks like an echidna. Might be a wombat. I'll see if I can get up to him. He was just crossing the road. If that's an echidna, he's huge. I don't know, it shouldn't be a wombat. They're all asleep right now. He's just up here on the right. Where are you, buddy? Oh, there he is. Oh, that's cool. We've got ourselves an echidna. He's a big lad. Where are you hiding, bro? I see ya. He's in the bush here. Oh, he's gone in his hole. Damn, he was huge. You might be able to see him. I can see his quills. He's just in that little hole there. He's well protected. Yeah, he's very active. That guy would be eating good. He would be just chewing down on ants all day out here. Those big bull ants. That's why he's such a big lad. Damn, if I was a little bit quicker, we could have got that, like a really good shot of him. That is a shame. I thought I saw one crossing a little bit further up here though. No, it must have been that one. I just got the distance wrong. Oh, well, that's cool. That's like the first echidna that I've seen on stream. Just didn't get close enough in time. Well, it's good to know they're out here though. I was like, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds too slow. If I'd gotten down there just that little bit quicker, I would have got an awesome shot of him. I wonder if we'll see any more on the way back. Oh, my legs are just covered in rocks. They're getting kicked up by the tire and it's getting trapped in my legs. Lovely. Yeah, this is much nicer. There's no rain now. I don't have to worry about it. It was just that tiny little bit before. It was just spitting down. But there's wind and it's slowing me down. Like this is all downhill. I'm not pedaling and I'm actually decelerating. My tires are still pumped up. There's not a problem with them. Well, I'm gonna eat good when I get home. We got like a cheesecake that Mum made. It's like a pineapple and like tropical fruits mixed into this like gelatin-based cheesecake. And I can justify eating it because I've been out here riding up hills all day. I really haven't eaten much today. I had breakfast, 3 Weet-Bix, half a bowl of milk. I had like one tiny little vanilla wafer thingy, like the type that you have sticking out of an ice cream. Ooh. Had that one muesli bar. Mate, I think I had another one when I was at home. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had another muesli bar at home. And then I had the one I had before. And did I have one in Kilcunda? I don't remember. No, I didn't. The first one I had was up the top of that hill. And that was it. So right now we are definitely calorie negative. And I'm gonna blow that out of the water the moment I get home. So you do exercise to keep a nice well-toned body. I do exercise so I can eat trashy food. We are not the same. Oh, we're gonna pick up some speed here. Hell yeah. Oh, I've got a bug in my mouth. Lovely. Yeah, I remember screaming down here last time. I was like top gear, just pedaling as hard as I could. I was hauling ass, it was great. I didn't have any wind that day. It was a hot day though. I definitely remember that. This is a good ride. I'm gonna have to do this again. Next time, I'm gonna go along the coast. Like I did on that Sunset Stream ages ago. And by ages, I mean like a month ago. But instead of coming up here from Kilcunda, you go left and it follows the coast all the way to San Remo. Now I'm not gonna go the whole way. That's just too far. But we'll go as far as I feel comfortable. There's one bit where you gotta walk across the sand. Kind of shitty. But once you get past that, should be good. Oh, is that signs of civilization I see? Yeah, I believe it is. Now let's carry some momentum up this hill. Oh yeah, it's gonna rain. It's already raining out over the bay, I can see it. That is a good view though, damn. Very pretty. I've got a bunch of rabbits up there. But we don't care for rabbits. The bar's been set, we saw an echidna. I want to see echidnas, or platypuses, or a wombat. Wombat would be cool, but it's way too early for them to be out and about. They're all asleep. You'll see in the sides here, occasionally there'll be like a little hole, like a tiny little cave. They generally sleep in those. And then they come out at night looking for food and just doing their thing. I wonder what they eat. I wonder if they just eat like grass and stuff or what. Damn, we are a long way from those windmills. We're getting back though. It's gonna be harder getting back than it was getting up here. I did not factor in the wind. Oh my God. It's really blowing now. Oh, that's not a nice smell. It's like sewage or something. Okay, there's Kilcunda. Well, that was a letdown. The wind sapped all the fun out of that downhill bit. And if it's done that, it's like on the way back. Yeah, we're gonna have to drop it down a few gears. Okay. So across this over-engineered gate. Oh, we got lucky. There's like a gap in the traffic. Except for this guy. But he's ages away, so we're good. fun. I'll just slam the pedal into the back of my leg. Oh, well, it's not bleeding. I'll live. Ah, remember that Commodore that just went past? I saw him the other day at the at Safeway. He's got TE37s on a VY Commodore with like a good offset. And it's the first time I've seen like JDM wheels on a Australian car, and it looks good. But to be fair, TE37s, they go good on everything. I don't think there's one car out there that they don't look good on. They're almost like the de facto default good looking aftermarket wheel. And it wouldn't surprise me if they're like one of the most like copied knockoff wheels out there too. Talking to you, Rotor, with your cheap cast piece of shit wheels. They definitely make a lot of knockoffs for them in Thailand. All right. Can we accelerato? Hopefully. Not really. Definitely getting hungry. I might have another muesli bar at the fountain. Take a quick break and then head off. Oh, actually, I should just get going. Damn. Oh, it's going to be a slow slog back. It's this windy and not all the windmills are going. Make it make sense, because I can't. I think we just scared the shit out of that guy. Yeah, situational awareness comes in handy sometimes. Oh, there's plenty of room, there's no way I would have hit him. He's just got his attention elsewhere. I don't know, was that the guy that was jogging down? I don't think so. That looked like a different guy. All right, there's our water fountain. Let's go get some. Oh, the wind is pushing me sideways a bit. Ooh. We're gonna go over here. Time to refill. Am I bleeding? No, good. That's the important thing. Dude, is this thing just gonna fall over? Hopefully not. Oh, we're getting low. Yeah, sick. Yeah, I don't need food, we'll just get going. Yeah, it's definitely raining over there. There we go. Yeah, this is a bit much. I think it's still plugged in. Seems like there's a lot of slack on it. I'm still charging? Yeah, no, it's fine. Alright, let's go. Yeah, that's better. More comfortable. Got ourselves a tour bus. All right, so the wind is hitting me head on. We turn left a bit further up. It should ease up then. Shouldn't be so bad. It'll be bad on that trestle bridge though, I can tell already. Yeah, there it is. Oh man, I can already feel it. Jesus. Yeah, look at the surf coming in. It's getting whipped up by the wind by a lot. Got dudes out there fishing. Yeah, she's windy, all right. I've been bitching about the wind for the last 45 minutes. Oh, I should probably find something else to talk about. But it's windy, I have to talk about it. I can only talk about things that I directly see or interact with. Here we go. G'day. Oh, a bit sandy there. Yeah, no sunset today. We got robbed. Clouds moved in. That was a shame. So, yeah, the sun would set in about, I don't know, 15 minutes, but it's completely covered by all the clouds. Oh, we got some dogs. Is he on a leash? I don't think so. We'll just go slow. G'day. Nah, it's all right, happens. We've got some dog-related traffic. Oh, look like they've had a good swim.
Sorry, yeah, thank you.
No, you're good. There we go. There's a few people out there fishing. A surfer. A couple people surfing. The waves, they look alright. They're a bit small, but you could definitely surf them for a bit. They're not rolling in for like a long way though. You get like maybe, I don't know, 40 metres tops. Then you got to paddle back out. Unless there's like a cycle to it, you get like a big one every few minutes. And then that's the one that you want to get on. Yeah, I reckon that's what's happening. I just saw a big one break and that guy's near it. Yeah, man, maybe somebody set that thing on fire or something. Oh, shit. Back end kicked out in sand. It's just too much power for this bike. Can't handle the raw, untapped power of my leg. All right, we just got to get up this hill and then we're downhill for a bit. I always forget about this. The wind always changes direction around sunset. You want to be heading back way before then. Oh, no, I was wrong. I thought it would be coming this way. It's coming direct. It's coming head on. We're going to be fighting it the whole way back. Oh, On the plus side, it's more calories burned. I've probably gone through a couple hundred of them just complaining about it. Oh, some big ass bull ants down there. It's almost as though wherever you find bull ants, you'll find echidnas. It's their main food support source. Because they're basically ant eaters, but spiky. They got really long tongues. I think their tongues are kind of like spiky as well, like the really small ones, like a cat's tongue. So whatever they latch onto just sticks to their tongue, they pull it in and eat it. Yeah, I'm gonna be proper tired when we get back. But I'll get back early, so that's good. Plenty of time to do something else later on. I gotta figure out what else I want to do today. I got a video I need to make. I should do that. I discovered some old phone footage that I never really did anything with. It's nothing special, but it's enough to make a small little video for YouTube. And that'll be the last that'll be the last kind of old retro video that I do because I'm out of footage. Just didn't take much. Because back then, like, phone videos sucked. They were real bad. But if you wanted to take good footage, you had to have like a Handycam. Even like DSLRs, like they didn't get popular until after like 2010 for video. And they were real expensive at the time, Jesus. Dude spending stupid money on like just a 7D or a 5D Mark II. I remember they were like, it's like nearly 4 grand back then, retail. And that just gets you a 7D, right? Like, not the best low light performance. Well, I've got a Canon T6, that was my first DSLR, and that has the same sensor in it that the original 7D had. It's just got a slightly better processor. But I believe the 7D had 2 processors, so it was a bit quicker. And it definitely had a bigger buffer and all that. Like, it's a better camera overall. But for video, they just weren't that good. And even then, like, the codecs that they use, the low megabit, low bitrate codecs, you're talking like 20 megabit codec for like 1080/30. So you can see the compression in that type of footage. But that's just what we had at the time. And then yeah, phone footage doesn't even compare. It's absolute trash back then. Like back then I had a Samsung, what was it? Galaxy S2. Could do, I believe, 1080/60. Might have just been 1080/30. I've still got that phone, it still boots up. I should try stream on that. I bet it would suck. Oh geez. Hope there's nothing serious going on down there. They've got the, they have the lights on when they're on their way to it. Never on the way back. So if the lights are on, like, you get out of the way and let them get there as fast as possible. It's amazing how many people just don't have that small little courtesy, you know, like someone's life's on the line. You think like traffic is worth it. Like selfish. All right, I know this bit, the bit rate sucks. These little trees kind of, maybe it's the trees, maybe it's the hill next to it, but it struggles here for a bit. Might be all right today, we'll see. Every time I finish a stream, like I pretty much watch the VODs, and I always find something that could have been fixed in the moment, but I was just not aware of. And I wonder what it'll be today. Just need to rest my legs for a bit. All right, let's go. All right, how many horizons until I'm home? I think it's about 5 or 6. Once we get over that bridge over the river, it's not too far. Probably 40 minutes from home. We'll probably get there without even putting the lights on. Like, I don't think it's even 8 o'clock yet. Yeah, not yet. We're getting there. I don't think my bot's working. I've got Streamer, no, what is it? Yeah, Streamer bot. Let's give it a test. It's supposed to spam messages to people and I don't think it's doing it. All right, so that's probably the thing that's not working. I'll do exclamation mark, bike. What happens? Oh no, it's definitely running. What the fuck is this? Filter, I don't need that. Get out of here. There we go, that's what I want. Oh. Has this thing been spamming messages out at all? Oh yeah, no, it's working. I'm just an idiot, I didn't see it. And just ignore those weird noises. It's just me having a drink. All right, let's go. All right, I gotta figure out where am I gonna stream on Thursday. I might do another one earlier in the week. We'll see. I've got the bike back, so I wanted to go on Thursday. But I think Thursday would have been a bad day. Oh, I don't know. It actually didn't seem that bad. Friday would have been. But yeah, we had to fix the bike. Oh, we're getting escorted by dragonflies. There was one before. It was sort of sticking in front of me for a good while. Okay, which bridge is that? Oh, that's the little box one. It's the easy one to get over. Ah! Dragonfly just plowed into my arm. Lovely. Watch where you're going, buddy. Yeah, the easy one. Five-ton limit, I think we'll be okay. It's like someone stabbed a hole in that sign. Oh no, this is one of the shitty bridges. It's in better condition than the other ones though. But it's not that concrete one. Ooh. Yeah, these long rides, you need a good seat for it. This one's starting to get a bit uncomfortable now. It's hard to determine like what's a good seat, what's a comfortable seat, because you kind of got to use it for a while, and it's not like you can just test it. I guess a good way to be like test your friend's seats maybe. This one's not too bad. It could have a bit more padding, and the back could be like adjusted a bit better. I might move it forwards a bit more. I think the angle's okay. Might need to come up a little at the front. Nah, it just needs to come forwards more. That's the main thing. All right, this is the good bridge. This is like seamless. You wouldn't even know there's a bridge here. Yeah, getting darker. We'll probably have to put the light on in about half an hour. Oh geez, what is this surface? It's just rocks. Like fairly big ones. Might need to loosen this. Could be a bit too tight. Might take a break on the way back. Sit down, grab some food for a bit. Just need to find a bench. I know where there's one. It's not that far ahead. Oh, someone's got their dog on a walk out here. Yeah, we'll take a break for sure. Doesn't matter if it gets dark, the weather will stay warm pretty much all night. I think it gets to the lowest of like 17 degrees. Still comfortable. Bit chilly, but not too bad. And that's like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, whatever. So until then, just stays warm. Yeah, that's the other advantage of an e-bike is like when you're hitting the wind, like you just cut through it. You don't get slowed down. Downside though is those batteries that they have, they take a long time to charge. Even the battery pack that I use to run this stream, it's not that big, it's 20,000 milliamp hours. It takes a few hours to charge up. And I got a 30 watt charger too. I think it can take 30 watts in. So even then, with like a fast charger, it takes a while. It's just the capacity. I might have to undo this, it's getting a bit uncomfortable. It's a bit blood cutting off to my thumb. Oh, my leg. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely too tight. Maybe a bit looser. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to hose myself off. I'm covered in rocks. Not rocks, just small little pebbles that the tires kick up, get trapped in my hair. Basically sand. I got a feeling this will be my longest stream, unless, no, that Australia Day one went for a while. That was like 3.5 hours. But this will be getting close. When did I start? Started at like about 5 something. So we're already 2.5 hours in. It'll be up there. You probably can't hear it, but there's still a lot of wind coming my way. Like normally I'd be in 7th gear, just pedaling along, good cadence. But you just can't do that. Or maybe other people can do it, but not me. I'm in 5th. Could be going way quicker. We'll try 6th. Yeah, 6th is hard. We'll make this a little easier. Nah, 5th is where it's at. It's a weird chalk mark back there. Maybe it's just a rock. Oh, I wish I had some more downhill. Yeah, we got a spare electric bike at home. I might take that for a run up here next time. I wonder what sort of distance it has. I wonder if it could just go electric the whole way, there and back. Just getting absolutely zero exercise in. Maybe my brain would pick up like a placebo effect of some sort. It's like, oh, you're on the bike, better burn the calories. I don't think that works. Although there was a study where they did that. They had the control group do an actual exercise, and then for the same duration, they had people mentally pretend that they were doing the exercise. And the results were that the people who were pretending, they actually were burning calories, but it was like half as much or less than half. So not as efficient. Probably be boring as shit too. Hey guys, we're gonna need you to imagine working out for an hour. It's like, mate, I would just rather work out for an hour. Be mentally taxing. Whereas exercise is kind of the opposite. Like, you don't really, you just switch off. You just switch off and do it. It's great. That was weird. My gear slipped a little bit back there. I don't know what was going on there. The good news is the bike is holding up. My botched repair job of reattaching the wheel has not caused any problems yet. Rear wheel still attached. Yeah, it's a bit flatter here. I can go a bit quicker. Oh, what was that? Oh, there's some foxes. Look at this. Big bastard. Scare it off with that. There's two of them, they're huge. But they're scared of me. I look bigger. All right, we got rabbits, foxes, and echidnas today. That's not bad. And maybe a dead kangaroo if you were paying attention. I didn't point it out. I smelt it though. Oh God, it was bad. See, I think I saw two of those. Oh, my leg, come on. We're nearly back. Dude, I'm gonna feel this tomorrow. It's just gonna be agony. I remember the first time I did a fun run, I did not train anywhere near enough for it. I walked, it was like a 14K loop, and I walked like probably half of it. And the next day I could barely stand up to get off the toilet. It was that bad. Like, I was so out of shape. And then I think it was like a year later, or a little bit more, I did Run for Kids. Which is also, I think it's like 14.5 Ks, 15 Ks. And I did good for that. I held like a 6-minute pace per K for the whole thing. It took me an hour and a half. And that is probably my peak athletic ability. And it's been all downhill since then. And it's not even like worth bragging about. It's like, okay, you've hit the bare minimum. Good job. Other people can do way better. G'day. Doing good, man. Oh, there's horse shit everywhere up here. I'll just avoid these rocks. It's not so bad if you stay on the tyre tracks. Most of the big rocks are like cleared out of the way. But then you get up here and it's just shit. All right, here we go. We'll stick to this four-wheel drive one. Free fishing chair if anybody wants it. Makes you wonder if someone just turfed that there or they pulled it out of the river. All right, we're putting my shocks on for this bridge. That's bad. Oh my God, this bridge is horrible. Like, you're meant to walk across it, I get that. But it's just so uneven. If they were smart, they'd just use like concrete pavers for this whole thing, it'd be perfect. They wouldn't have to replace them so often. Because they replaced this bridge not that long ago, and it's already getting torn apart. We're getting close to needing the light on. If I can get back without using it, I will. I don't want to have to charge it up again. Every time you charge it, you sacrifice the longevity of it. But if I can't see where I'm going, probably a good idea to use it. You know what, I reckon I need it. It's dark enough. I mean, I can still see fine. How bright are we going? That's the lowest mode. We'll just do that for now, that's fine. I can put the back one on later. Yeah, we'll pull over at that bench, grab some food, and then I'll put the back one on as we go through town, just in case. And normally I do like a little tour of the town, but I can't be stuffed today. All this talking to myself is wearing me out. It could be the riding that's wearing me out, or it could just be that. I don't know. It's not easy just jabbering away. Like, I've been doing this for, I don't know, nearly 3 hours now. And it's funny. It's like when you don't have someone to talk to on stream, what you end up talking is, it's basically a stream of consciousness. A very little filter between your brain and your mouth. Like, what pops in is coming out your mouth. And that is based mostly on like the inputs around you, like what you see, what you hear, smell, your senses. Now, if you're a desktop streamer, you've got to you basically have to stimulate yourself. You have to find something to watch, something entertaining to talk about, because otherwise you're just going to sit there and have nothing to say. And then there's the other thing. It's like, okay, there's stories you can tell. Like, everybody's got stories from their life that they'd want to share. But is it worth using a story to an audience that's not there? You kind of want to, you know, at least have someone to say it to, react to. It's interesting, the psychology behind it all. Like the incentive structure behind running a stream and talking to yourself for several hours. And then that whole thing changes, like once you're, you know, desktop stream or whatever. I think the desktop people, I don't know, is it easier? You know, you're in front of a computer, so you've got endless things to bring up and entertain yourself with, to comment on, react to, talk about. But I'd say no, actually, from what I've seen, small streamers that, you know, they're playing a game or whatever, you do get like random people popping in, dropping in, just to have a chat. You know, they're just browsing the categories or whatever. But IRL, you don't get that so much. It seems like once you've built up a collection of people that you watch on IRL, you kind of stop searching for new people. Or you'll mostly discover them through raids or collabs and that sort of thing. It's a very different world. All right, a little bit further, I'm almost back. Just got to keep it up. I think there's like a mouth of the Powlett River I got to cross. Then there's that little bench. And then there's the cattle gate, the pine forest, and then the repair station with the bench there at the edge of town. And then once I'm there, the rest isn't too bad. At least you get a nice surface to ride on. Like the gravel adds quite a lot of friction, whereas like a paved surface or a footpath is just way easier. In fact, having these tyres on that surface is detrimental. Now you're fighting way more rolling resistance. Over here it's not so bad, but even then I could have like a cyclocross tyre up front, make it quite a bit easier. To be honest, like with how compacted this gravel is, you could just get by with like road tyres. You would struggle where the sandy bits are, but other than that, you'd be fine. Probably get punctures like crazy though. Cyclocross tyres, I think, are the way to go. But then the downside of that is they don't have as high a profile, so when you do go over a bump or something, the rim takes the brunt of the force, you know, bends. There's no perfect tyre. Ooh, the wind's picking up again, but it's coming from the side, so I'm okay with that. Oh, my hand. Oh, that's kind of the side and the front. Mostly the side though, makes it easier. There's a welcome change from just getting blasted in the face by it. I don't know if it's getting picked up by the camera, but you can see all these little rocks getting kicked up by the tyre. Yeah, they're all going into my leg. The other day, I took the backpack off, there was a bunch of gravel on top. I'm thinking, how the hell did that get up there? And it's just from me riding, getting kicked up, and it's landing on the backpack. Kind of impressive that it stayed there too. All right, we've got a road. This bench up here, I might grab a quick drink. Oh my God, they must have redone the gravel here. It's deep. No cars, awesome. I've seen echidnas up here too, actually. I don't know if we'll see any today. All right, there's the bench. I need some water. Nectar of the gods. And I'll put that light on in a sec. I'll tell you what, I'm going through the water today. Full bottle on the way up to Kilcunda. Full bottle on the way back to Kilcunda. And basically a full bottle just to get here. Oh, man. All right, we push on. There we go. I think I'll try avoid Saturdays for streams from now on. 2 reasons. 1, crazy competition from other people that are streaming. And 2, I'd rather be watching their streams. You know, like my time zone, or the schedule I'm trying to hit, is Sunday and Thursday. And for Sunday, try to do like a big ride like today, because by Thursday I can recover. And then Thursdays can just be like a regular one around town with like a few extra bits thrown in, you know, a little bit of exploration here and there. I think that's a good schedule. Oh, that smell is bad. I don't know what that is. I don't want to be near it. Something cattle related. Smells like sheep. Sheep have that smell. But it's probably the thousands of cows that are just to my left. Oh, there's the cattle gate. In an ideal world, I'd like to go 3 times a week, but man, it's just, I'd have to cut them down. Every stream would have to be just around town, like 50 minutes tops, hour tops. Like I could do that. It's enough time to recover. But I like doing the big streams now and then. I think I'll start working just Wonthaggi to Kilcunda and back in as more of a regular thing, because it doesn't take that long to get there or back. I mean, today it's taken a while to get back because, you know, I've sapped all my effort and energy going up that hill to Anderson and on the way to San Remo. But without that, like, yeah, you can power back nice and quickly. I think like round trip Wonthaggi, Kilcunda and back, you can do in about 90 minutes, which is, you know, that's a good 40 minutes longer than a cycle around town. I've just got to find a way to make, you know, add a bit of variety. It's kind of tricky because there's limited options of where you can ride out here. In Scoresby, oh my God, I'd go anywhere I wanted. Could ride to the station, jump on the bike, I could do any part of Melbourne. Way too easy. And I've said this a few times, but I cannot believe that no one is doing that. No one is streaming Melbourne on a bike. And it's such a good city to do that for. It's just, people aren't doing it. I don't know if it's the mobile networks or like the technical ability needed to put a stream together, which isn't much. Or maybe there's just no overlap from people that enjoy cycling and, you know, they've got like a bit of a tech. No, that's not true. You've got all those nerds on their bikes with their shaved legs. You know, half of those dudes are IT guys for sure. They've chosen the most like nerdy, geekish version of fitness. So yeah, it just boggles my mind. This is where we saw this huge kangaroo the other day. Guy was just hopping along the path and then he jumped the fence before we got to that little cattle crossing up there. Oh, these pine cones. The gravel is easy to ride through. Pine cones, pine needles, not so much. I don't know why, they just like clog. It's just hard to get through. More effort. Yeah, we're gonna take a break at the that little repair station up ahead. I need it. Like from there home, it's about 5 Ks. But man, I just want a break. I think I've earned it. Just a little rest, and then that final little bit I can do. Some interesting smells coming from this area. Not the nice type of interesting either. So this light, I think it has low beam and high beam, and right now it's on low beam. If I go high beam, I think it's this one. Yeah, there you go, look at that. Woo, big difference. So if I put it on the low beam one, it's not so bad. I think this is, yeah, it changes the brightness, and you got various brightness settings for high or low. So I'll just put on the low one. Does it go lower? Jeez, that's like barely on. Maybe we'll go the second lowest. That's rave mode. No. I think it's this one. Yeah, you get about 9 hours on this. Maybe a bit more. It's good enough. It's mostly just so people can see me. Like cars and stuff. I can definitely see where I'm going. It's getting dark. In another half hour, I definitely need the light. But as it stands, visibility's pretty good. Ooh. Oh, I need to stretch my legs. Damn, I wonder how many calories I've burned today. How many pieces of cake can I have? I could probably have half the cake. Although I remember when I was doing like swimming, I'd do 2Ks freestyle, take me about 45 minutes, maybe a little less. It was only like you do all that, that's like 700 calories tops. You know, like you're there for nearly an hour and you're only burning like the equivalent of a small meal. And then yeah, after you finish swimming, all you want to do is eat. I don't know if it's the chlorine or just doing laps does it to you. Oh man, it's like a spider web on my face or something. No thank you. But yeah, all you want to do is eat afterwards, so you kind of offset it anyway. If you cave in and do that. Yeah, I think I picked up like a spider on the way. I feel webs all over me. All right, one more little dark bit and then we're taking a break. The last little bits of pink sky over there, and then we're out of sunlight. Oh, that's a nice bike. Oh. Yeah, we're nearly there. Oh, I'm looking forward to that shower. Get all cleaned up, stuff my face with food, and then just vegetate. Today's stats are going to be funny. Average chatters, 0.5, if that. Who knows, maybe it picks up the bot. Includes that as one. Although the bot only fires off like every half hour, so maybe it won't even do that. Okay, benches, seats, everything I desire. Oh, we've made it. We are back to civilization. Oh my God. I need a break. Oh, jeez. Yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of a rest. I don't think I'll eat. It's too much work just to open up the backpack. But I can have the rest of this water. Oh my God. Where am I gonna sit? Yeah, here's good. Old man noises intensify. I won't sit here long. Just enough to rest my legs for a little bit. Oh man, it got dark real fast. There's a combination of the sun going down, but also the clouds rolling in. Normally this time you get kind of like the sun reflects off the, it's pointing up, it reflects off the bottom of the clouds and it lights everything up. But not today. Is there a water fountain here? I don't think so. Maybe. Let's have a look. I don't believe so. I think this is just a repair station. Is that a pump for like tires? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it's an air pump. All your tools. It's a good idea. Oh yeah, and you can just rest the bike on the top. That is cool. Oh no, it's the pigs. The Schweinen. Probably shouldn't say that. But they're not in anyone's good books really at the moment. They kind of burned all their goodwill in the last couple of years, listening to their retard bosses. Good job, guys. You played yourself. Now you work a career where everybody hates you. And you're basically powerless to stop it because you got to follow the rules of your bosses, who are idiots, who basically just listen straight to the politicians. Like, I feel sorry for the cops that are, actually good cops, because they're getting dragged down by all this other bullshit that's happening to them. And most of those guys, they just quit, just leave. They're like, man, this ain't worth it. Every day dealing with this bullshit. I'm out. I'm gonna get a real job.
Intense7 said, Kato Mayuki just made a horrible life decision.
Yo.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. That's a hard name to say. Let's give it a crack. Katamaya Mayuchi. How you doing? Apologies for having to listen to me jabber on for the last 2 hours to myself. But it's nice to see some activity in the chat. I've just come back from like a fairly long ride. And we missed sunset, the clouds were rolling in. And now, I'm just cutting through town. And we'll see where we end up. My legs, they're gonna be sore. I'm gonna be struggling to move around over the next couple of days. I think I bit off more than I can chew today. But we'll see how we go. Maybe I'll recover well. It's only a Saturday, so if I recover by Thursday, which I should be fine, then I can keep going. I won't be doing a big one like this for a while though. But at least I can see where I'm going. We've got the lights on now. And we've got this nice, smooth asphalt. Whoa, that's a weird noise. What is that? Is that just water? Yeah, it must be. So this little path I'm on used to be a train track, and they've removed the train tracks and paved over some of it and turned it into a cycling path. And it goes for a while. It's, train track used to go all the way to Melbourne. But they're hooking it up to the next town, which is, 15 kilometres away. And then going back the other way, I basically went almost as far as you can go before you got to sort of head inland. Pretty much went all the way to the bay. G'day. Yeah, town's pretty quiet this time of night, especially since it's a Saturday. A lot of the shops aren't open that late. And then Sunday, they're open even less. Ooh, snuck out. I was gonna plow right through that. Had a stealthy Mitsubishi Outlander leaving the Safeway car park. So this little bit of the path cuts right through the middle of the town. All the main shops are off to the right, and back there and to the left is like the shopping centre area. Yeah, I can feel it's getting a bit cooler now. Still nice though. Like if the weather was like this today, this would be great. Apparently it got to 25. It was a lot warmer before I left, but it didn't get too hot. 25 is like borderline too hot, but because I left in the afternoon, it cooled down a fair bit. Yeah, so you can see here, this is a train station, but it's been turned into a museum. At least I did something with it, rather than just like tearing it down and making room for something else. It helps give the town its identity a bit. There's a big like coal mining identity for this place. They're proud of it because it's the whole reason the town exists. This was the main source of coal for Melbourne from like, I think like 1800s through like 1950s. And then they discovered technology. There's probably still a ton of coal here too. It's not like they ran out. That's not the reason that they shut it all down. They just didn't need it anymore. Or at least they didn't need so much in that quantity. All right, can we just cross this side and this side? Awesome. Oh, my glasses are fogging up a bit from the heat. That just shows you the temperature drop. I'll put them forwards a bit so they can breathe. Oh, it's good to be back in town though. It's good to ride on a hard surface again, instead of just asphalt the whole time and sand. Although having said that, I don't want to. There's a way I can cut through diagonally that goes across a bunch of gravel and stuff, but I just don't want to do that. Whoa.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all right. I always ding the bell there for that. Yeah, there's a bit of a blind corner that. You gotta be careful. What is this guy doing? He's going slow. I want to cross over now. Okay, let's go. More traffic. It's only from the left. Yeah, so if I go down this road, there's a little path that cuts through, but it's kind of all uphill, and it's gravel, and I'm sick of uphill, and I'm sick of gravel. So we're going slightly longer, but I believe the easier way. Or at least it's easier when you don't get blasted by the winds like I am right now. Damn, it's getting dark, eh? I'll turn the SOS mode off. There we go. I can hear a kookaburra. But you probably can't hear it, it's too windy. He's up there making a racket. It's funny, I checked the weather report today, said no rain and a little bit of wind. Yeah, they were wrong. We got hit by some rain and we got hit by a lot of wind. I reckon I should I should convert the audio track to this to like a text and just count how many times I've said wind. Because I reckon it's gonna be like 30% of all the words that I've said today. Oh, just a little further. We got this. There's a skate park on the left here. I don't think there's anyone there at the moment. It's a bit dark. It's probably where those kids were coming back from. Oh no, there's people. Yeah, it was cool before in Kilcunda, that guy was like at skate park with his kids, teaching them how. And I think one of them did like a big drop in or something, like probably the first time he's ever done it. And the dude was all proud of him. Cool seeing people enjoy that sort of stuff. Oh, all right. we're going left up the hill past the school and down to the CFA. There is a bus stop up here, but every time I stop there, it's like full of spiders. I don't like being around there. Or I could dip into the gym here. Maybe we'll do that. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, we'll just pull up in here for a little bit. Yeah, I can feel the temperature's dropping quite a bit now. Still not too cold, but yeah, it could be warmer. Yeah, we'll just go in here for a little bit. Oh man, I'm so hungry. I've got a nice cake waiting for me when I get home. And I can justify eating as much as I want. All right, we'll pull in up here. Oh, my butt hurts so much. This seat is far from comfortable. Okay. Oh, that's better. All right, let's, damn, this is not very bright. Should be more than that. Maximum brightness. Now I can see what's going on. Who is on, I wonder? Yeah, again, it's just showing me randoms that I've never seen before. Alpha's on. We'll rate him. We haven't hit him up yet. Alpha's a cool dude. He's always walking around Shinjuku, Shibuya, Harajuku. Alright, we gotta go to my one. Watch it. Oh no, go back. Go here, turn the audio off. Because nobody wants to hear my voice. Watch it. Oh no, go back. Go here, turn the audio off. Is that the Donkey Kong song? Yep. Donkey Kong Country 2, greatest SNES game ever. Alright, it seems like there's not many people watching. I'm just gonna... Wait, is this even rating? I don't think so. I thought the thing was gonna work. Okay, we'll do it the old way. Have it your way, internet. Stream manager. Oh yeah, music. They must have something at the clubhouse. Have it your way, internet. Yeah, there's no one watching. You know what? I reckon we won't even raid. I think we'll just kill it. How do I do that from here? Well, you don't do it from here. You do it from here. We go here.